Hey, good morning, second grade. We are ready for phonics class today. Remember, today's Thursday, so in your Thursday folder, you have our phonics paper. Okay, back to back, phonics paper. Make sure that your name is on our phonics paper today for when we get started. And remember, if you need to, you can always stop and pause. Okay, and then you can continue to play so you can get, especially the words when you're spelling words and stuff in the phonics today. Okay, so we are going to start with our visuals today. So you are going to tell me the letters that I am holding up. Okay, so just say them out loud. I can't hear you, but your mommy can hear you, and so you know that you know what they are. Okay, here we go. This is the letter yes, F. This is A, yes, A. This is yes, M. This is yes, B. And this is yes, S. So those are our letters and we're going to be adding a new letter to that today. So on your paper though, where the 1 is, and we're going to go straight across, and then we're going to end up at line number 2 today. I'm going to say the sound, and you need to write the letter. I'm going to say the sound, and you need to write the letter. So we are right there by that number 1, going 1 in each one, just like we practiced on Tuesday. Okay, here we go. Your first sound is go on and get that wrote down, please. Hey, your next sound is ah, ah, ah. Go on and get that wrote down. Hey, your next sound is mm, mm, mm. Go on and get that wrote down. And then the last one that is in row 1 will be B, B, B. Go on and write that letter down. Hey, then you need to come down to row 2, next to the number 2. Okay, next to the number 2. Right here, next to the number 2. And your sound is S, S, S. Go on and write that letter. Yes, very good for that. Okay, we're going to try to blend a couple of things today. Okay, and I know it's hard to do, but you can do it while I'm holding it. You can blend these sounds together. Okay, you can blend these sounds together. Here we go. See if we can do this. I'm going to have to get my blending board out. Okay, we have fam. Let's do that again. Fam. One more time. Fam. Very good. Very good. Okay, let's do this one. There we go. Bam. Bam. One more time. Bam. Very good. Very good. Let's do this one. Okay. Sam. 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 Yes, Sam. Very good today. Very good on your blending. Okay, we are going to spell some words. So you are by the one star on the first page. The one star on that first page. Let's see if you can spell this word. Are you ready? Here we go. The first word is fam. Fam. Am. Spelled right that next to the star one. The star one. Fam. Okay, and by the star two. Now this is it's not a real word, it's just a make-believe word, okay? But we're going to do it for our sounds. Ready? Math. 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 Write that next to star two. Math. Hey, good job. Okay, now we are going to review this letter. This is the letter, yes, it's the F. And the F says, f. Let's try that. F. It's where we put our teeth on our bottom lip. F. Right. The F sound is unvoiced. F. We feel it out of our mouth, not down here. F. We feel it out of our mouth. F. So it's unvoiced. It's a continuous sound. We don't just go, f. It's continuous when we say it. Okay? We can find the F at the beginning of words, like frog, feed, foot, follow. So we can have that F sound at the beginning of the word. We can also have that F sound at the end of some words, okay? At the end of some words, okay? A little bit harder to think of some, but we can have the F sound at the end. The only thing about when it ends at the F at the end, there's usually two F's together. So just keep in the back of your mind that we can also find the F sound at the end of the words. Okay, good job. So let's review another letter. Okay, let's review another letter. Let's review this letter. What is this letter again? Yes, it's the S. The S says S. Yes, S. Your teeth go together like a snake and you say it S. Like a snake is S. Yes. It is also unvoiced. We hear it up here. S. We don't hear it here. S. Okay? The S also continues. We just don't go S. We go S. Okay? So it continues. Continues. Okay. We can find the S at the beginning of words, such as Sam, sat, stood. Okay? So we can find it at the beginning of those words. We can also find it sometimes in the middle. Okay? We can find it in the middle of a word. Base. There happens to be a silent E at the end. We can't hear it, but it is in the middle of a word. Okay? So keep it in mind that we can also find it in the middle. We can also find it at the end of a word. And then again, I just want you to keep it in mind. We have not learned that when the S comes at the end of a word, we usually have to put two S's together, such as the word mass. And we have two S's together. And we'll learn that later on. Not too long from now, but we will learn that later on. Okay, so that is my S. So if you could turn your paper to the back side, we're going to write some more words by that star one. Okay? We're going to write some more words by that star one. Okay. Here we go. By the star one on the back side, can you write the word BAMS? BAMS. BAMS. Yes, write that by the star one. Hey, by the star 2, could you write Sam? Sam. Sam. Yes, write that word by star 2. And then by star 3, I want you to write fams. 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 Okay, so write that by star 3. Very good. Okay, so the first one, BAMS. See if you spelled it correctly. B-A-M-S. Good job. The second one, SAM. S-A-M. Good job. And for star 3, FAMS. F-A-M-S. Good job on spelling those review words. All right, let's see if we can read some of those review words, okay? Some of those words that we've been using. I know you can do it. This is the word, say it out loud at home. Yes, Sam. Sam. Hey, here's another one. Say this word out loud at home. Yes, FAMS. FAMS. Okay, and another one. BAMS. You got it. BAMS. You got it. Those were our review words. We're going to be getting more and more review words at all times. Okay, now I'm going to teach you a brand new letter. It will be a brand new letter, okay? So, this is your new letter for today. What is this letter? Yes, it is a T. And T says T. Just one time. It's not T, 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 T. Because it's not continuous. It stops. We say it one time. T. Practice that. T. Yes, one time. Well, let's see if it's voiced or unvoiced. Let's try up here. T. T. Yes, we hear it up here. We feel it. T. It's unvoiced. T. And it stops. We say it one time. Okay, we can find the T at the beginning of words, such as top, tip, toe, turtle. Okay, so those are some words that we can find the T in. We can also find it in the middle, such as turtle. There's a second T in turtle. Okay, we don't find it too often there, but we can. And, we can also find it at the end of a word, such as tent, cat, hat, sat. So we can find that T at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end. In the middle, we don't have it too often, but we do have it there. It's unvoiced. It's a stop sound, so we only say it one time. T. Our tongue goes all the way up behind our teeth, and we kind of click it down. T. As we click it down. T. Okay, yes, it is the T sound. Okay, well, let's see if we can read some words. Okay, here is my first word. I want you to be practicing reading these at home. I can't hear you, but Mommy can. You can actually teach Mommy some new words in English. Here we go. What is this word? Yes, tab. Tab. It is tab. Okay, here's another one. What is this word? Yes, mat. 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 Good job. And we have this one. Yes, sat. 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 And we have this one. What is this one? Yep. Fat. 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 Hey, so those are some new reading words that we just had. Okay, we're going to do fingerspell. Remember how we fingerspelled on Tuesday? We used our left hand, except for Josephine, who's using her right hand because she's left-handed, because you'll have your pencil in one hand and you'll fingerspell with the other hand, so you don't want to have to switch your pencil back and forth so that you can fingerspell. Okay, so let's fingerspell this word. Let's fingerspell the word mat. So have it on your chest, your desk, your table, wherever you're sitting at. We start with our pinky. Let's start with mat. 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 Let's do it again. Mat. Mat. One more time. At. Mat. Very good. We're not writing them any place. We're just fingerspelling them. Okay, your next word. Let's do this one fingerspelling. Tab. Here we go. Tab. Tab. Again. Tab. Tab. One more time. Tab. Tab. Okay, here we go. Here's our next one. Our next one is sat. Here we go. At. Sat. At. Sat. At. Sat. And one last word that we're going to fingerspell. Fat. Here we go. At. Fat. At. Fat. One more time. At. Fat. Very good with your finger spelling today. Very good with your finger spelling. Okay, now, at the bottom of the first page where you have your diamond, you are going to practice writing that T 3 times. We're not making a capital T. It is a lowercase t. So, to make a lowercase t, we start just a little bit above the dotted line. We come down to the bottom, and then we cross it over. Okay? That's what we do. A little bit above the dotted line, come down to the solid line, and cross it. One more time. Start above the dotted line, come down to the solid, and cross it. That is the lowercase t. Okay, we're not making it a capital, we're making it a lowercase t. Good job. Okay, now we're ready for our sentence. We have 2 sentences today because we know more words and we know more letters and we can write 2 sentences. So, down at the very bottom on the back, on the first line, you're going to write 1 sentence, and then on the second line, you will write the next sentence. Okay? So let's work on that first sentence. Okay, here we go. Remember, you can pause me so that you can write your sentence. Let me say it all together. We'll say it together, and then I will tell you how many words, and then you will be able to write it. Okay, are you ready? Your first sentence is Sam sat. Let's say that together. Sam sat. Okay. Sam sat. We have 2 words. Sam sat. Say that with me. Sam sat. Okay. On that first line, on this first line right here, you're going to write Sam sat. We start with a capital letter and we end with a period. It's our complete thoughts in between. Go on and pause me so you can write that first sentence. Okay, welcome back. We are ready for our second sentence. Our second sentence is going to go in the second line, okay? It's going to go on the second line. So listen to my second sentence. A fat mat. One more time. A fat mat. Let's say that together. A fat mat. Listen to see how many words we have. A fat mat. 3 words. A fat mat. Let's do that together. A fat mat. Okay, on that second line, you are going to write a fat mat. We start with that capital and we end with that period. Our thought is in between. Go on and pause so you can write that sentence. Okay, very good. Okay, now we have our review memory words. This is the last week that we're going to be adding these 2 words to our spelling words on Friday, our spelling test on Friday, because you guys are doing really good spelling these 2 words. Okay, so the first word is the. So I need you to stand up. You need your arm out. Okay, you need your left arm out. Besides Josephine, who's going to put her right arm out because she's a left-handed person. We're going to put our hand on our shoulder, and we're going to spell the. T-H-E spells the. T-H-E spells the. T-H-E spells the. Okay, by the book. Write the word the by the book. Yes. Okay. My next word is 1, the number 1. Get your arm up and we're going to spell it. Here we go. O-N-E spells 1. O-N-E spells 1. O-N-E spells 1. Very good. Underneath the word that, write the word 1. Great. You did a great job. We have one more thing to do here. Okay. We have a brand new red word. Okay. We have a brand new red word. And it is this word. This is the word from. From. You can't sound it out. You just have to know how to spell it. So here's a sentence. I got a card from my mom. From. Okay? F-R-O-M. From. So let's get our arm up, and I'm going to hold it so you can see it. Let's spell it down our arm. F-R-O-M spells from. Again. F-R-O-M spells from. Again. F-R-O-M spells from. Yes, from. Go on and write from by the googly eyes. On your paper, the googly eyes, write from. Very good. Okay, that ends our phonics lesson, but I have one more thing for you to do. In your folder, you have this story. This is a story. Al, Cal, and Sal. I want you to practice reading this story to mom, to dad, a brother, or a sister. Okay? Al, Cal, and Sal. I want you to practice reading this story with mom, dad, a brother, or a sister. Okay, that ends our phonics lesson. Okay? I will see you in just a little bit with the next set of instructions. Let's talk to you later.